There is no doubt that we need miracles right now. No doubt. I have recently watched on YouTube channel a testimony of a businessman who had been going through an amazing life experiences. He paid the taxes, although he didn't have to pay millions of dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars. He didn't have to, but he did. And anyway, he was taken to prison for not paying taxes. And when he was in a prison, when he was arrested, he's sharing that, of course, he didn't know what to do the first moment. We wouldn't know what to do. But then he realized that there is something else, that there is another dimension, another reality, that there is this intelligent energy. And he realized that every day when he was finishing his work at 10 o'clock p.m., he was reading a book. It was a Catholic book about Jesus, that he could trust him. And he started to repeat it, this just working, and it was only for his case, that he trusts Jesus. So he knew that he cannot, although he was so rich, and he still is, control every single movement of his life, but we think we can. We think that if we had this money, we know what we are going to do. We know exactly when our life is going to be like. But it's not. Because if he had known how to control, he wouldn't have got to the jail. So there is no control over our life. But what we can control is when we are under this pressure, when we are under this traumatic life experiences, we can have protection. And this protection cannot come only from us, that we have everything. How many people do you know? How many people do you know? Rich people, wealthy people, well-known people, famous people. And they lost like that everything. Why they didn't have this protection? You see, that's the key point. We should work, of course, and make money and secure our future, but we also need to know that when the stress comes, we can lose everything in one moment, in one day, as he is testifying. He could lose everything at once. Family, friends, businesses, all the money, all the empire, everything, in one day. But he realized, no, it wasn't only me. I cannot solve this problem. So he got this protection. But you see, this protection, it's not given to us when we need it. This protection he had been building 10 minutes a day. At night, at 10 o'clock, when he was finishing his work, for 10 minutes he was reading this book. And he knew, he trusted that there is something more powerful than himself. So you see, the miracle that we need is not that we have whatever we want to have, but the miracle is the protection. Is that protection that we may have and we may need when it's needed, when it's required. But it doesn't work. Why it doesn't work? Because we, or that particular person, haven't been building that protection, because we relied only on our knowledge, on our five senses. So I would like to wish you to think about similar situation in life. I would like to share with you that the miracle we can create, and we create miracles, but we create the miracles only when we can connect to a high or higher realm of consciousness. And I would love to, and I wish you and myself this kind of protection when it's required, when it's needed.